Oh boy. Hello everyone, it's finally spring and I couldn't be happier. Today we're working on my channel's upcoming 1-year anniversary and I want to show you guys what we got going on. Unimportant business first, I wanted to introduce this new tablecloth that I'll be using for the backdrop of the video. It's sparkly and I like it and I just wanted to bring it out. But I wanted to get to the main point of the video, which is we're going to be building a new light box to photograph my art in. And the design is going to be mostly like this Uppbeat one that I made in my GELPHIE video. The link to that will be in the description box below. I really like the design of it, and to go inside the light box, we'll be making bumpers. For this project, you're going to need a cardboard box. Anything that you're going to recycle is fine. We just haven't bought anything off of Amazon for a while, so we actually purchased this box. You'll also need a piece of paper that fits the size of your art or bigger. Paper craft glue. And something to cut with. I also forgot to mention a few tools, so don't forget a ruler and a straight edge, and something to pin the cardboard together while it glues. To start, Sonda Monster is measuring out 2 inches around the outside of the paper for the back of the shadow box. I made him do the cutting since I almost lost a thumb the last time I used a scalpel. Here we cut out the risers and frame pieces for the 2 shorter sides. Sorry for the blurriness in this clip, I don't know where the camera was trying to focus. We're cutting a straight edge on this piece of cardboard since it wasn't perfectly straight before we started. Here we're measuring and cutting the risers and frame pieces for the longer sides of the box. Let's glue this backing paper down so we know where the sides need to go. We realized we were going to need to pin the sides in place while the glue dried, which is where these finishing nails came in handy. The glue doesn't stick to metal, so they came out no problem once the glue was dry. We cut off 2 inches off of either end of the sides at a slight angle so the longer sides would allow in more light. You might have noticed the masking tape. That is going to be used to hold the frame pieces to the risers and backboard. But first we have to cut an angle in the corner so that all frame pieces fit. We realized that the longer frame pieces wouldn't have anywhere to attach to the risers, so we added 2 small risers so they had something to sit on. Don't worry if you notice the gaps in the corners here, we'll be covering them later. This is where the masking tape really came in handy. We didn't want to poke huge holes in the frame.
Then you've probably already experienced foreshadowing.
So we used the masking tape to keep these pieces from moving around while they dried. We put a layer of gesso down first to make sure we got good coverage and a very pure white. I think it works great, but you may notice I had a bit too much water on my brush to start, which caused the edge to curl a little, but you barely notice it once it's dry. I wasn't sure if I was going to paint the backing paper since it's already white, but I wanted everything to have a uniform white tone so any art that goes into it will pop even if it's smaller than the background. Every part of the inside of the box will be visible when you take pictures with it, so make sure you get all the inside corners and edges. A second layer of paint won't hurt either. At this point, the shadow box is done. I really love how it came out. I like the all white. I think it's going to reflect the light that I want to for the bumpers and my future art. So now all we have left to do is actually work on the bumpers. Alright, so what you see before me is Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay India inks. These are re-buy for me because I had these very sets a very, very long time ago and then they just got lost in the move. So I just repurchased them and I'm going to end up using them as... Basically, I'm going to end up using them like watercolor. I'm really excited. I'm going to use them for the bumpers. I'm going to shake up some of these inks. I'm actually going to pick out which inks I want to use. I'm not too sure my color schemes yet, but you're just going to watch me pick out my colors. So, editor, have fun. A note with Bombay India inks, by the way, you do need to shake them up a little bit because there's residue at the bottom, so just so you know. Alright, so I pulled orange, aqua, and turquoise. Let's see what else I'm pulling. I also pulled teal, violet because obviously, then blue, green, yellow, red, and blue. I think I'm gonna start with the 3 primaries first. There's not much to say about the bumpers while painting, so I'm going to let some music play in the background. Editor, find the gif of Gatsby toasting.
No, it's bull.
Alright, stop. Bumper time. I love playing Simple and Queen, and then songs from a Goofy movie come on because Goofy is in Kingdom Hearts. purple. This is gorgeous, gorgeous purple. And boom goes the dynamite. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn on that song again. I think I was on the fence about adding black ink to these, but I think I'm probably going to end up doing so. Alright, so we already have a lot of colors, however, this says Puppy Break. And I got two dogs, and Pepper's the girl and King's the boy, so I wanted to do pink and blue for them.
don't know what you're doing, man.
Shame. Shame.
Yeah, good girl.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shaky shake. Pepper. Good girl.
Well, the bumpers and the shadowbox are done. We did have a casualty though, actually a couple of casualties. So we were taking glamour shots of the shadowbox and the bumpers inside, and the editor dropped the camera directly onto the shadowbox, and unfortunately this piece of art was in it, so it actually got scuffed here too. I still really love how the bumpers and the shadowbox came out. I think it adds personality. The plan for the shadowbox anyway is to add accents to it whenever I take pictures of art, so I can put something on top of it or even paint over it if I don't like it, but I think it's going to work out fine. Thank you guys if you stayed this long in the video. This video was more about channel maintenance to prepare for the 1 year anniversary, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will be taking questions for my 1 year anniversary, so you can leave those questions in the comment section below. I also have community posts in my other social medias. Links to my social medias will be in the description box below. So if you want to leave your questions about the channel or anime, I love those types of questions, so you can leave them there. So this video will be in a playlist called The Wheel of the Year, which will be in the end card, as well as my previous video, which was the Color Cube Art Challenge, which was a lot of fun. So if you missed out on that video, please go check it out. It was great. As always, the links to my social media and the music that I use will be in the description box below. Please give the video a like and subscribe if you want to come with me on my art journey. It's going to be a great time, and I'll see you guys for my year anniversary.